Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to be looking at going into the Cove, playing a little bit with some apprentices, leveling them up, some of which are going to be getting to veteran levels today. So it's nothing really special here that we're going to be getting for the trinket. It's just going in, getting what we can, things like that. However, it might be leveling up the Cove to the next boss, which would be fun, just for what might come to be available, and then nothing wandering here to my knowledge. However, the team is going to be the Silent, which is going to kind of be the finisher more or less, considering what the rest of the team is set up to be. So we have the Snecko Skull for plus Blight amount, and then the Lantern of Light and Death for accuracy, crit, and damage. So we are going to be going on Torchless again, because I really don't have many other trinkets for her. As you can see, the one thing I have that's really good for her is really not good for her in a group. On attack, hit allies stressed plus 100. So this is really meant for her to be played as a solo character. So she's just going to be usually probably in her poisoner set using Corpse Explosion, but we'll see kind of what comes to pass there. Then we have Martin and Fang, or rather just Fang the good boy, mainly doing Hound Harry for the bleed with the Whip of Domination. So he puts bleeding on everything. We may use Hound Rush if there's a singular big target, but I don't see that being too big of a thing. Then we have Celeba the Estranged that we're going to be leveling up as well, using the Lightling Respirator and the Heightened Oculi for the Scouting chance and minus Party Surprise chance. I am going to be changing her moveset up a little bit here, so she is mainly going to be staying in the back. We are going to have Scraping Auger, mainly so that she can get back. However, that being said, actually we're going to be using Stinging Skewer to get back, just in case. However, that being said, otherwise we're going to be using Pierce Earth, Buzzing Nuisance, and Twisting Arrows. And then we're going to have Vigo as our healer. Now, usually he's not a healer, but I do have the Panacea additive, so that way anything that he does that's a party side move becomes a heal. And then I have the Joint Chemistry paper. So he's going to do 75% less damage, but on attack hit, he does 10 blight for 1 round. So the ruler, on addition to doing a stun, is going to do a lot less damage. In fact, it's going to do almost no damage, but then it's going to do 10 blight a hit. And then he's mainly going to be doing Subversion, TikTok, and Implode, which are all going to heal as well as their additional effects. So let's go and have some fun with this. And then once again, like yesterday or whenever the last episode was at this point in time, allergies suck. Might sound stuffy. Allergies suck this time of year. It's gonna be a thing ongoing, but I'll just say it. Allergies suck. It is allergies. My apologies.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even...
So we're just gonna go this way because we have to find the relics. I don't think anyone here finds extra things, but I'll just search with the Estranged anyway. Then let's use these before I forget. And do that before I forget. We'll do extra damage.
Can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
We go.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
And not a bad first fight, that's for sure. So let's bleed them all.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Alright, so speed next round. Let's do that on Celeba. Then bleed and blight amount applied. Let's do that on the Houndmaster. Also makes us take that much more, but I think we'll be fine. How much health do they have? 7 and 8. tools of the trade. Then can we corpse explosion? Yes, we can.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So here's where I'm not sure about things, because I originally wanted to AoE the back down, but if she doesn't need to hit both of them, let's just do twisting arrows, because piercing earth does less, yeah? It does more, wow. And it's an AoE, that's different. Has and a higher accuracy. Huh. Well, this is debuff. Okay. However, that being said, I don't need to hit the cutthroat. So we're just going to do twisting arrows so we can hit the brigand, because otherwise we can't hit the brigand bloodletter. And that'll debuff him a bit, so he is very, very slow. Probably should have done the Withering Denial. But we'll take him out this turn. So we'll do Twisting Arrows again. Not sure I can do the Corpse Explosion on anyone, so we're going to do Tools of the Trade. Like, yes, we could have. It would have done damage. I wasn't sure it was going to take anyone out. The Glass Knife take him out, then he drops.
A turning point.
Vigo. Subvert does 4 heal. Let's heal the Houndmaster. Oh, that just heals everyone. Okay, I'm good with that. And then down he goes.
As the enemy crumbles.
Okay, take everything? Sure. Didn't bring bandages, and that's only for one more round. Alright. Otherwise, I was going to use the Panacea, but yeah. Now, 7,500. I was gonna say, she seems like she should be good with traps, but not as good as the Houndmaster. Alright.
Another mariner.
And on we go. Taking what we can again. We're getting more shovels than we're using. We're scouting, which is really good. I appreciate. Definitely can eat. We got enough food for that. Let's get rid of a bad quirk. I do not want to use it on her because of mutated. Germaphobe would be good to get rid of. Fear of Eldritch and Anemic would be decent, and Megalophobia. Let's do Martin and Fang here. Fear of Eldritch is a pretty... I won't say it's great to get rid of because there's not too many things that are technically Eldritch, but when I do fight Eldritch, that is a very big thing to get rid of because, yeah. Alright, let's TikTok for the crit and the crit and the speed, and go on Celiba again, but then I want to try the ruler here. So it's going to do 1 damage or -1, but it will blight them. So yeah, -1. There's that blight for 10. So then if I Hound Harry and bleed, this one goes down. And let's do Pierce. Pierce Earth will hit both of them, most likely take out the Sycophant between the bleed and the hit, and will do damage to the Supplicant. We missed.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Then we're getting Tools of the Trade because I can most likely Corpse Explosion the Supplicant. Yeah, minimum damage takes it out.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Don't mind me drinking tea. That's what that sound is if you heard it. Helps the throat so I can actually talk. And then Twisting Arrows is what actually hits.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Take the food, take the emerald, take the gold. Torch goes into my stack, and then the deed. I actually have to get rid of something for, so we'll get rid of the anti-venom. Which I could have used right here. Oh well. And there's crate 1 that I need to use. Okay. And we do need to get rid of the thrall. So once again, I think this is going to be a time to use the ruler so I can blight it. Let's do TikTok again, because that seems to be a very good case use. And then do the ruler. Because blight, and now I only need to do 2 damage, which Hound's Harry might do. And then bleeds the rest of them. Kind of funny that I'm using bleed in the Cove. I used to get so much hate for doing that. Really tempted to do... You know, the whole reason I brought the blighting respirator was because I was going to be doing the blighting ruler, and then I'm not hitting the person that I'm doing that on. Let's take out the shaman. I believe he'll be blighted or bled down. Awesome, so just the guardian left. Who's in row 4? Interesting. Let's catalyst him. I know that doesn't do too much, but it is a blight. Can he only do barnacle barrier from that spot? I'm actually not sure.
Slowly, gently. This is how.
Now I know he can do Octocestus from that spot, but row 4 I wasn't sure. Okay, twisting arrows, we're gonna... I want to see how the minus 7% stress works. I really do. Does it minus 1 stress here? Not even a stress. Minus stress there because it was so low. I could heal. And everyone would get a 1 heal, or I could go for the 10 blight and take it out. That being said, it has so low of speed that we'll probably take it out anyway. Let's heal.
A time to perform beyond limits.
Yeah, let's go to Cursor's Tools. And use Neutralize. Do 7 damage, and then damage over time takes it out. So, you do you, Houndmaster. Or Hound, I should say, at this point.
Cuts on its own.
Taking what we can, because that'll give us food. Do I even want to get rid of anything? Because here's the thing. I need to get rid of something here anyway for the relic. So what I could do is camp. And that will give me the space for this. I'm gonna forget to use the dog tree anyway. And the Panacea additives for like bleed. If I get blood. Which I don't even think I'll get blood in here. Let's do that. We'll do this, we'll do this. We'll eat until we're full. Probably should have ate for feast and got full health, but that's fine. We'll release the hound for the scouting. I am going to do accuracy for the plus damage. So she'll get plus 3 damage because I'm going to use it 3 times for 4 battles. So then Corpse Explosion has a plus 3 damage threshold. I already did a nighttime ambush, yeah. Okay, so Devil's Advocate would be nice. Get what the gold star does, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, we'll produce a gold star for a good student, and then we'll produce a potion, which is strength, which we'll give to Celiba. Actually, we're going to give both to Celiba here. So, Potion of Strength, just looking at her buffs now, she has the Resolve on Virtue chance. Golds. That's not who I meant to use it on. But now she gets plus Resolve experience on Silent. And Wish it would stop that. That's why we went to silent. Now Cellball gets plus damage and accuracy. Thought I used the nighttime ambush. Maybe not. And then we get the Orcadian. Great. So ruler to go back. That should blight him. We are going to Dog Treat and Hound Harry, or Hound Rush. We might bleed him. That's lovely. We're going to Tools of the Trade. And we're going to Noxious Fume, so we have plus blight chance in all enemies for the next non-6 killing attacks. That'll blight him. We're going to get a riposte up. I probably should have used the Panacea, but that's fine. We're rulering again. There's our blight. I'll rush.
A devastating blow.
There's a fifth of his health, plus bleed. We're gonna use this to get rid of the bleed. Minus his speed. That didn't go through. Tools of the Trade here. Then we're gonna neutralize him so that he gets plus crits received. There we go, and he's blighted. Rulering again, because that's what we got. He's stunned. We're going to Tools of the Trade again, and then Catalyst, so we double blight him, so he'll take... Cat I was watching got in a fight with Cat, my own cat, so I had to step away. So we're going to Catalyst, so we're going to put 5 blight on him, and then it's plus blight him out versus blighted. He's blighted, so it's going to put 10 blight on him instead of 5. So he's going to go up to 22 blight. 27. Then I've been meaning to use the Stinging Skewer, so this will be more blight on him, also putting us in Desperate, which I'm not sure exactly what it does, but we'll see. Max damage while Desperate, but minus min damage, minus max HP, Stinger Blight's disabled. Okay. I'm good with that trade-off. And down he goes.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Taking this. Yeah, we can take the purified water. And then we'll take the relic. And we'll trade that out. Maybe. Default party order. And keep. Alright, then continuing on. Since we didn't scout. And get to remove another quirk. Let's go for Germaphobe. Actually, that doesn't matter too much. Let's go for the minus bleed resistance. Nabbing this. Guess that doesn't matter too much since I should be fighting Torchless anyway.
Spirits are
Because
lifted.
Lantern of Light and Death.
Purpose is made clear.
Alright. How do we want to handle this one? Like in Corpse Explosion, the right one, this is going to be really good. So, let's do this, since I can double Corpse Explosion. And speed her up.
Diminished.
And then... suppose put a ruler on this grouper. That way he's bladed for 10. And stunned. If I do Pierce Earth, we'll hit this one considerably, put some damage on the Sea Slater. Carry, damaging them all. And, well, I have one of 2 targets. So if I Corpse Explosion, I can hit the grouper. Everything gets bladed. Unfortunately, that's going to take the Sea Slater away. Or the maggot. But that's going to be lethal on the grouper. And, well, I can just do this. And then Glass Knife and hit the Sea Slater. And now he's not guarded. I am going to go for a bit of a heal here. So we're going to do some Vert.
Weaken.
Taking what we can.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's see here. Curio, quest location. This location. So I don't have to go that much further. So we're going to use up this food. Take the busts. Use this. Taking what we can. Leaving all that. And we're going to go down first. We're going to leave this for on our way back. I will go check out these really quick. Alright, so buffing Celebi, just for the damage. And we're gonna blight one. So 10 blight on him and he's stunned. Going to do Piercing Earth just because it does more damage. Harry bleeding him. Now pretty much just this middle one left. And if I Glass Knife, it's down.
Destroyed.
Taking what we can.
These nightmarish creatures can
I
be
probably don't need all these shovels. So I'm gonna go in here, then backtrack. Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. Nabbing this. I'm hoping they stack.
Packs
They do,
laden with
okay.
loot are often low on supplies.
Then we're gonna get rid of Megalophobia. And then we're gonna use this.
Wealth beyond
Take
Awarded
the
to the brave
jade,
and the
take
foolhardy
the
alike.
gold. There's not a wall right there, but I don't really need any of that, so I can get rid of the shovels and the torches if anything looks really good. Alright, brigands. Let's do Hound Harry. Lead them all again. Going to do TikTok for the crit and the speed. Then we're going to blight this one. He should go down now. We're going to do Pierce Earth for these two, taking them out, just leaving these two brigands left. And 9. Do I still have my bonus to damage? I do. So I'm going to do Tools of the Trade here. And Corpse Explosion. And that's the fight. Probably could have glass knifed too.
Decimated.
Alright, let's take the money over the torches.
Resistance.
Because like I said, I don't really need them, and I have nothing to interact with this. Alright. So once... I'm gonna try something slightly different here. It only has 100% bleed resistance. Interesting. So we're going to do... TikTok first, onto Syllaba. Then I'm gonna implode for plus bleed amount. Then tools of the trade, switch. Then I neutralize the Sharpshooter just for crits. Minus dodge. Hound Harry. We should do double bleed here. I guess this is more of a zombie than a skeleton. It looks like it has some flesh there. So they're all bleeding for 4 instead of 2 because of that hit. We're going to do Pierce Earth. 1 down. Shaman goes down on its turn. Has a cooldown of 2 rounds. We're going to do Twisting Arrows and hit the grouper. It's down. Just the Guardian left, who is now blighted. So if I do Catalyst, it's going to double the blight. And has enough dot damage on it already to take it out. But let's have funsies. So it's got 16 on it. Make that 27.
Annihilated.
Taking what we can. And use the blood potion to heal. We're going to get rid of the keys. We're going to take this.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay. Getting rid of shovels. Is there anything over here?
Carelessness will find.
I mean, there might be something in the torch. Sometimes there is. Wasn't expecting a fight right here, but that's fine. Like I said, we're just gonna do this again. So we're going to TikTok her, implode, bang, or mark, yeah. Implode the Houndmaster. So double bleed. Then we're gonna harry them again. 4 bleed around is pretty nice on everyone. Oh, they actually hit the silent pretty hard there. Then we'll do this. Then we will corpse explosion. Let's hit the madman. Let's blight on the rest of them. So 10 damage around on all of them. We're going to go with the one with more health. I believe that should be the fight. But just cause I can, the ruler.
Obliterated.
Alright,
A trifling victory.
that's probably gonna be worth more than the food, yeah.
Nonetheless.
And we'll exit there. Alright. So, I mean, good chunk of gold. People should level up from that. We did get the counters strike. I always read that as counters strike for some reason, but the counters strike for the Cataphracts, which is minus melee damage, but armor piercing and crit for melee skills. Good bit of heirlooms. Silent, Martin and Fang and Vigo all hit level 3. Silent got acute deafness, which we'll have to get rid of. Farmstead Tactician, which nice. Night blindness and luminous on Syllaba, which I will probably be locking in. Necromania, which we'll be getting rid of, and Farmstead Adventure on Vigo.
A finely crafted
Ooh, free weapon upgrade.
and bloodshed. Yours for the
Who can I use that on? Free weapon upgrade on Rex, sure. Alright, so acute deafness needs to go off. Celiba, I wanted luminous on. Let's get unluckwearer off. Actually, what's worse here? Yeah, let's get unluckwearer just because of scouting chance. Then Vigo. Necromania needs to go away. Germaphobe can stay on. It's not the biggest deal. At the stagecoach, we finally have a trapper.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
Oh wow, some of these skins are kind of cool.
Witnessed by his own eyes.
I'm not sure what one I like more, the original one, because the yellow actually looks really good with that. Really good job on 2 here. I like the blue. I don't like it as much as 1 though, but I really like 3. I'm not sure why I like 3 so much. I usually don't like greens, but I really like it. And then 4 looks pretty good. Almost looks like ash and mushrooms there, or stone. I think I'm gonna go 3 though. That looks really cool. So the trapper, you can do a lot of stuff with him. I honestly don't remember everything you can do with him. I'm not gonna go over it all here just because I'll probably be going over it every time I use him of what we're going over. But part of his kit is that you can bring back items kind of like the ante. It's kind of like skins and stuff like that. Here we go, prize skins, loot, limit, force corpses per battle. So he's another one that I can bring back money on, but he's a more combat oriented one if I remember correctly. So he's going to be really fun to play with. And then we did unlock the Sunken Crew, who has the Fugitive's Cloak for the Forlorn, which plus bleed chance of stealth, plus accuracy of stealth, plus 15% damage. And then minus plus 20% bleed amount received. So that could be really, really good, just because, well, I'm pretty sure they can stealth themselves. Yeah, retreating dash. So they have the ability to set themselves up for that, and then have a very, very good bleeding chance, and if not otherwise, it's a 15 damage trinket. 15 damage trinkets usually on the higher end. Ooh. So I will probably be playing with the Trapper next time, just because, well, I've been waiting to play with them for a while. We don't have too much of a choice of where we go. It's either here, the ruins, or the farmstead. So I'm going to take a look at what trinkets and what kit I have and kind of go from there. My throat is absolutely destroyed right now, so this is going to be another one of the shorter episodes. I'll probably make a community post about it. About next few episodes might be a little shorter just because I need to take breaks in between doing these. And I'm going to forget that this is like a part 1 or 2, even if I make notes or something like that, if I'm being totally honest. And I'm going to want to make a whole episode dedicated to the Trapper. So I think that's where we're going to leave this one. And then, like I said, depending upon what I can throw together for the Trapper is depending upon where we will go. But next episode will be dedicated to the Trapper, kind of like we had an episode dedicated to the Estranged. Because I've been looking forward to it. And then that's where we'll go. So really helps out the channel if you like the video. If you like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.